Honestly, I'm not even able to do this on 3D myself. I would need to search for the perfectly fitting HDRI with some very detailed 3D objects and textures, put the light on a correct way and then hit the render and hope for the best. And that would probably take a lot of time, a lot of trial and error. Instead, I would like to focus on the car itself. So as a car designer, I can put my effort and time on the correct place. And thankfully, now we can do that. Let me show you. This is the render that I took, which is by the way directly from my Blender beginners course, the updated version for 2025. We will model this car from 0 to this level, and you don't need to know any 3D knowledge before. You don't need any experience. You can see the details on my website. So I took this render. It's very simple. It's focused on the car. Yes, I put asphalt material here, but we don't even have to do that. And then I used a new feature from Viscom, which is called the modify. So basically I put this image. I said, put the car on the edge of the cliff. And here we go. This is one of the results. And then, of course, I didn't stop. I took the rear view render and I did the same prompt and look at this. Then I didn't stop here. I just made an animation. Here we go. Let's see the animation. Maybe it's not perfect, but look at this. Camera is moving with the car. You can see the rest of the environment. Like if you want to do a storytelling with your car, or if you just want to make like an artistic scene, you can do that within seconds or within minutes, let's say. But the focus of this video is not the animation feature. I want to talk more about the modify. Because for example, this was another render. This mini is from the original version of my Blender course. This is the new updated version. And I just made a render together with them. As you see, we don't even have a ground texture now. And this is the result after a couple of modify prompts. We will also do it together in a minute. Just hang there. But first I want to show you some results. I said change the car on the front to the black and change the car on the behind to the white. So this was the first prompt. And then I said put the cars on the asphalt tarmac. And then I said add a plane. And then I said make it dark, make it a night scene with the lights on. And then of course I animated it again. And here is the result. Look at this. Imagine trying to do this on 3D. I mean, of course it is possible, but it would take a lot of time, and the good thing is here you can experiment multiple ones and then you can simply delete the ones you don't like. So it is still impressing me, even if I'm a brand ambassador of Viscom, even if I know these tools, still seeing these results impress me as a car designer. Let me show you a couple more examples. These are very simple renders, as you see, simple colors, simple background, and then I say put a minimal architecture behind. Here we go. And then let me show you both of them together. This is also the front view. So put a minimal architecture behind and both of them. And then put a tree without the leaves, like more minimal tree. It looks like a 3D, so it fits well to the scene. It's not like totally different light or like totally different super green colors. That's not what I wanted. It's exactly fits to the scene because it looks like a 3D itself. And then of course I did an animation. I wanted a subtle movement for both of the cars. And look at this. It's a very elegant way. The car looks realistic. The wheels are turning correctly. And it respects to my design. It's maybe not 100%. There are some little changes like here. Let me see the first render actually. Yeah, on the first render also maybe it's my bad on Blender. But anyway, that's not the point. And even animation is not the point. This is the modify feature. So let's do together another version. I'm gonna take this rear view, hit on these three dots and duplicate. Here we go. And then I will drag this plus icon here, and we have describe your changes. It's basically modify also here, but you can directly describe your changes. It's not like a starting from zero tutorial for Viscom. You can find other videos on my channel and also on Viscom's YouTube channel. And I'm gonna update my AI for car design course. I have a course which I recorded a while ago and it's a bit outdated now, but I have plans to update it. So there will be the step-by-step from zero, the whole platform. But for now, let's continue with this new exciting feature. Describe your changes, what to do. If you probably you have a clear idea of what you want or you have brainstorming, but if not, the Viscom is thinking about some suggestions. For example, imagine car in desert landscape. Or you can click on these buttons, like change body matte black, change wheels gold alloy. Or you can say, imagine vehicle as electric model. Maybe not. Imagine interior with red leather, imagine car with vintage style, and so on. So you can have also some suggestions here, but I want to make it like put the car into the urban environment. I will click enter 4 times. because it's better to generate more so I can select in between them, because maybe 3 of them I will not like and 1 of them I will like, or maybe none of them I will like. But if you just click on once, don't expect magically to fit perfectly what you had in mind. We already start to get some results. For example, this is a rainy one. Maybe I didn't want a rainy one. They all are kind of rainy. Oh no, this is not. I kind of like it. It's quite clean, and it changed the angle of the car a little bit. I guess it's rotated the car a bit from the back, and it looks pretty cool. It has this digital feeling. It respects to my design. This is also nice, actually. So this is the first step. For example, I will not use this last 2, so I can just delete them or I can continue. I will pick, let's say this one. It looks like a nice sunset. What else I would change on this? I can just drag this plus icon again to bring another box, and I can describe my changes like make the car, what color would it be? I'm thinking about a color. Wow, I definitely have a brain freeze right now. I don't know what kind of color. Okay, let's not overthink. Make the car dark brown, just like my own Cayman. I clicked 4 times. Let's see where it will go. And in the meantime, I can also plug this one to the same prompt and generate 4 more times. 3 and 4. So as you see, like, it's not one time you generate and done. You can always build up on top of it. You can see different alternatives. And the point is to make it like a natural speaking language with Viscom, rather than trying to find the best prompt or, you know, trying to be poetic. You can directly talk with it. So, oh, what happened? This one actually looks like the, okay, it's built on top of this. So that's why I was like, this one looks like the second image. So these are some dark browns, honestly. Maybe. But now it looks a little bit too dark. So I can create another prompt box and I can say, make the scene a bit lighter. I added 4 of them. Let's see the results. Okay, it didn't work as I wanted it to work. So I can say, make it early morning. Let's see. Or I can say, make it, I don't need to wait for 4 of them. I can always say, make it sunshine. Make it blue sky. If none of them works, because as you see now, I'm not getting the results that I want. Okay, here the sunshine start to hit to the car. This is like a bit too dramatic. Okay, okay, this one, maybe. It has some potential, I see. This one is getting the blue sky version. This one didn't work like I wanted. Maybe I can say, add a street light next to the car, reflects on the surface. So here are some of the results that I can see the street light. It's not exactly like in my mind, but at least like the reflections, this one I like. It follows also the surfaces of the car, which is really nice. Or this one kinda works, like a spotlight. Let me put this together, and this already explains the whole story, like the modify feature. I don't know how many minutes we spent. It was definitely fun, and it gives us a lot of flexibility, a lot of options. And as you see, I would just go with it, I don't know, a couple more hours, just create tons of them, which is what I do actually. But for this video, I think it explains enough. And there are some other features just released by Viscom, pretty nice stuff, and I'm gonna make different videos about them. And let me know on the comments if you are curious about some other features. See you in the next video.